I remember that night like it was yesterday. We were sitting in the kitchen. She was silent. It wasn't the quiet of peace, no. It was that heavy silence that's worse than a scream. I couldn't take it any more and said, "Anna, what the hell is wrong with you?" She just looked at me, and a single tear rolled down her cheek. "David," she whispered, "I don't know who you are. I didn't understand. I provided for my family. I worked. I was a good husband, or so I thought. But I was wrong, and I almost lost everything. If you're a man listening to this right now and you think you have everything under control, listen to me. This video isn't about psychology. It's about 5 deadly mistakes I made. 5 nails I drove into the coffin of my own family. Watch until the end, because the last one, the 5th mistake, was the most terrifying of all. And it's probably killing your marriage right now. Mistake number 1, I didn't listen to her. I just waited for her to shut up. It started subtly. I'd come home from work, tired. Anna would greet me with a smile, trying to tell me about her day. I'd nod, mumble something in return, but my mind was miles away. I was already thinking about what I needed to do tomorrow, how to solve a problem at work, how to prove I was the best. I was in my head. I was everywhere but in that moment. I remember once she was in tears, telling me about a fight with her sister. I looked her in the eyes, but all I was doing was thinking about my presentation. When she finally stopped talking, without even thinking, I said, "You know, by the way, I had this idea today for how we can increase our income." She just stood up, without a single word, no yelling. She just walked into the other room. I was left sitting there like an idiot. Only then did I realize she didn't want advice. She didn't want my genius ideas. She just wanted a person who would listen to her, who would just be there. But I was so far away, I didn't even notice her leave. Mistake number 2, I stopped being a husband and just became a dad. Over the years, our relationship changed. The romance, the spontaneity, the passion, it all just disappeared. I started thinking of her as my wife, the mother of my kids. She was no longer the woman I fell in love with. I forgot about it. I stopped bringing her flowers for no reason because that's pointless. I stopped hugging her for no reason because we've been together for too long now. I stopped telling her I loved her because she already knows. I remember once we were sitting at the movies and she just took my hand. I held it, but I didn't feel anything. I thought I'd given her everything she needed. I gave her a home, a family, security. I was sure that was all she wanted, but I forgot that she needed not just a father for her children, but a man, the man she loved, a man she could be weak with, a man she could hug, a man who could hug her for no reason. And I wasn't that man. Mistake number 3, I avoided conflicts instead of solving them. I thought if I didn't talk about problems, they would just disappear on their own. I thought if I didn't argue, everything would be fine. But that's not how it works. Every unsaid grievance is a little brick you lay in the wall between you. I remember her saying in tears that I didn't love her. I didn't know what to do. I just stood there, staring at her, and I didn't know how to help her. I thought I didn't love her. But I couldn't tell her that. I couldn't tell her I loved her. I couldn't tell her that I was scared that she would leave me. I just stood there, and she left. Mistake number 4, I stopped being a partner and became a rival. I thought my wife was my opponent. I thought I had to be stronger, smarter, more successful. I wanted to prove to her that I was better, but that's not how it works. I should have been her partner. I should have been her friend. I should have been her support. I should have been her pillar. We should have been together. We should have been a team. I remember when she got a promotion. I should have been happy. But I wasn't. I was jealous. I was jealous of her success. I was jealous that she achieved what I hadn't. And that was scary. I couldn't be happy for her. I couldn't be with her. I couldn't be her partner. Mistake number 5. I was living in the past, not the present. And now, the biggest mistake, the one that kills 99% of families. You're living in the past, not the present. You remember all her mistakes, all her flaws. You remember what she said to you 10 years ago. You remember how she got angry at you. I remember once we argued. She was mad at me. She said something very hurtful. I couldn't forget. I couldn't forgive. I couldn't move forward. I thought I could change the past, but I can't. I could only change the present. I could only change the future. I was living in the past. I was living with resentment. I was living with hatred, and I couldn't be with her. I couldn't love her. I couldn't be happy. I couldn't be in the present. I couldn't be in the future. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. But I believe in you. I believe in your family. You can change everything. Just start with one step. With one small step. Forgive her. Forgive yourself. Forget the past. Live in the present. Live in the future. Start today. Just say, I love you. Just say, I want to be with you. It may seem small, but it will change everything. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.